Hi Sunita Di, long time no seen.
Yes, we are meeting after a very long time, but I've been thinking about you all the time. I used to watch your videos, so yes, you were there. What about
Yeah,
you?
and throughout this journey, you have been also been my source of motivation. I used to
Amazing.
follow you and Neha Di a lot because you
Good to know.
always come up something new idioms and phrases and
hmm
everything.
But it all started
So
with you actually. Before we started our journey, you were our inspiration actually. So that way we started our journey, and now we all are inspiring each other, we can say, in some or the other ways. Because
yeah, so
definitely,
life is just going the same way, give and take.
right, right. Give and take. Amazing. Good. So, how have you
Yeah.
been?
Yeah, I have been doing great. So far, I was busy since morning. I was busy with the household chores, but electricity created lots of problems. But finally, it came, and
Mhm.
I am starting my day, and I'm
Uh-huh.
going to make my day productive for me.
Same here. I'm also looking forward to this. And yes, I'm also setting the tone for the day with your conversation, with, talking with you. So, it's definitely going to be a great day for me as well.
Before diving deep into this conversation, I would like to mention
hmm
2 or 3 days ago, I had a session with Nehadi.
Yes.
And before that, I was manifesting because I had been trying for a very long time to have a session with Nihadi, but she
hmm
was not able to manage. And I also wanted to have a session with you, but just because of you were so busy with your classes, with the group. So I was thinking, I think she is not getting lots of time for me.
hmm
So, but the same day you messaged me, means you would love to have a session with me. So
Uh-huh.
I manifested my dream.
Great, great. Good to know that. And yes, whatever you manifest, you get it. The whole universe conspires to help
Yes.
you achieve that. Yes, you believe in that, right? So you
Yeah.
shifted to a new house, right?
No, this is not my house. It is a
Uh-huh.
rental house. I have shifted to a rental house just because
Okay.
of I wanted to restart my journey. I wanted to
Mm-hmm.
dedicate my time only to my learning. So
Mm-hmm.
it was my compulsion to shift from my own house to a rental house. But
Right,
many
right.
people they are congratulating me, congratulations for getting build a new house. Let's
Okay.
hope soon I will get build a new.
Definitely, definitely. We can build many houses, right? So
Yeah.
yes, you already got your one house built and another one is on your way, isn't it? You're facing some
Yes.
power outage problem in this house, right?
Yes, yes.
So is it
Actually,
hampering
power
your
electricity
classes?
issues are always there.
Mm-hmm.
I for this I will have to get an inverter, and soon I will
Mm-hmm.
definitely get it.
Right, right. Amazing. It's good to know that you have started or somewhere like you have made a great change to your journey, actually, especially your English journey. So, have you made any changes to your routine as well? Because you are no more at your house with your bigger family, with your joint family. So, you must have made some
Yeah.
changes in your routine too. Would you like to share
Yes,
that?
sure, sure. Okay. So these days my day starts at 4:30 a.m. And after that, I dedicate 2 hours of my day only to myself, like doing yoga, walk, a morning walk, and yoga meditation in everything. Then I start my
hmm
day. I start doing all the household chores, and by 9:30 or 10, my husband goes to his work. So after that, I start my work.
hmm
I edit my videos, I post my videos, and these days, I also conduct sessions. Means I also have sessions with clapping your tutors or with some of my co-learners. So I have them with them, and I also try to make short reels, means reels for my channel. So I have to do scripting and everything. So meanwhile, I watch videos so that I can get idea for making a content, for making reels. And then from 4 p.m., I start my classes. From 4 to 7, I conduct back to back classes. And then I take rest for half an hour. Means during that time, I worship and I cook something for my husband.
hmm
Then 8 p.m. I also have a class just for half an hour.
Okay.
And then I give my time for myself, for my
Uh-huh.
husband. And then by 10 or 10:30, I go
hmm
to bed. I hit the hay.
Amazing, amazing. Like you're doing a lot of things today. I can see that spark on your face when you're talking about what do you do in your whole day, and it's more productive now, right? When we compare it to your
Yeah.
times before this, it's more productive and overly productive, I would say. You're doing a lot of things. How are you feeling then?
I'm feeling totally satisfied, and I think the credit goes to my morning routine.
Mhm.
The morning routine in which I dedicate 2 hours only for myself.
Right,
Because
right.
when we energize ourselves early in the morning, then
Mhm.
we get the energy for the whole day.
Yes, yes, you
So
can
work
plan your
doesn't
whole
matter.
day. Hmm. When you start your
Yeah,
day positively, your whole day goes positively only, right? But when you start with something
yeah.
negative, then you ruin your whole day, whole day. That's so true. It's so good. Something to take inspiration from. And what about your kids? Your kids don't trouble you?
I don't have kids. I don't have any kids.
Oh.
God hasn't blessed me yet. But yeah, last year, just because of my sister-in-law, she delivered
Mm-hmm.
a baby. So I consider her just like my baby.
Okay.
And just because of she's right now only 1 year old,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't keep her with me. But
Mm-hmm.
when she will turn 2 or 3, then I will definitely keep her with me.
Okay, okay. This is something
This is
surprising
all
because
like,
you were always surrounded by kids in your videos. So I thought they were your
yeah,
kids. But it's okay, right? Everything
yeah, it's
happens
life.
at the right time.
I don't have any kind
Mm-hmm.
of miss. Earlier, I used to curse myself because most of the things which I didn't have. But now
Mm-hmm.
I feel satisfied. But I already have. At least I am so much lucky or privileged to have a husband who always supports me, who always lets me to do what I really want. But
Mm-hmm.
there are many homemakers who all has many dreams to do, but their husbands are not supportive. Their in-laws are not supportive. So in that case, I feel myself I am quite privilege.
Yes, yes. You always look at the brighter side of life. That's amazing. That's amazing. So, yes, we'll not
Yeah,
talk about this because definitely you are already so positive. So, you don't need any kind of encouragement. Right? Good to know about that.
yeah.
All right. So, how are your classes going on, or how are you keeping up with your English practice these days? All good?
Yes, it's going because mostly I provide classes only for the beginners
Mm-hmm.
and to the intermediates. So I love telling them everything, and I'm also learning from them because maybe I feel sometimes I also make grammatical mistakes while speaking. I make mistakes. So when I
Mm-hmm.
connect with them, when I try to rectify them, this in so I also try to rectify myself.
Hmm.
So nowadays I'm working on my this thing because earlier I can see earlier I was not like that. Whenever I used to listen somebody, so I couldn't rectify others. I couldn't find out the mistakes from others. But nowadays, I am learning this thing.
Hmm, right. And I also feel that it's easy to rectify somebody's mistake, but when we speak, we tend to make mistakes as well, right? But we know
Yes,
that, yes, this was the mistake, and then we keep on talking about it, right? But when we are on the other side of table, when we are teachers and we have to rectify our students' mistake, that time the work becomes really easy to rectify or to spot their mistakes. That is easy thing to do. But to talk in a flawless manner, that's quite difficult without mistakes, isn't it?
yes. So I think I am using these classes for
Mm-hmm.
my speaking skill because at least uh, I would say uh, within 3 hours, I can speak at least more than 1.5 hour and two
Mm-hmm.
hours. So
Hmm.
it's very good, at least if somebody speaks 2 hours only in
Mm-hmm.
English. So definitely he's going to get fluency and
True.
he's going to rectify many of the mistakes, everything.
Right. Right,
So
right.
it's
You're
kind of creating an environment.
yes, yes. You're speaking whole day. Sometimes you're speaking out loud. Sometimes you're speaking with yourself, thinking in English. So the whole day you are surrounded with English itself. So that's definitely going to make a big change in your fluency. That's so true. And
Yes,
classes
it
really
is.
help. Classes really help you polish your speaking skills. You do some homework before presenting yourself in front of the class, revising your concepts. So it's ultimately going to help you only in the first place, right? And then you're helping others as well.
And it really took a long for me to took that
Mhm.
decision. I had to think about it a lot. Should I start this journey or not?
Mhm.
Because to somewhere I was considering myself that my English is not up to the mark, so I can't
Mhm.
teach others. But I got inspiration from Neha Di. Miss
Mhm.
Neha Di, she has also mentioned how she has started, and over time she has got this much fluency and
Mhm.
the level where she is. So I got inspiration from her, and many of my co-learners they inspired me. So
Mhm.
finally, I kicked off my that journey, and I
Mhm.
am thoroughly enjoying it.
Wonderful. And I feel that if I talk about teachers and students, they both help each other actually. Like
Yes, yeah, right.
teachers would help you sound fluent in English to rectify your mistakes or to help you sound better in English. And your students will help you become a better teacher by providing feedback, by providing suggestions, right? Or through their own experience. We learn a lot from our experiences actually. Earlier, I was also second guessing myself that I can't teach or I don't know much about English, but when I started teaching, when I started sharing my knowledge, like whatever you know, start with that, right? When I started doing or started sharing my knowledge with other people, slowly and gradually I started gaining confidence. And then I added more and more things to my teaching and sharing that with others.
Yeah.
That's how we start our journey. And that's how we feel confident also teaching others. So, yes, it's a
I
never
think
ending
confidence
journey.
comes over time. Confidence
Hmm.
is something we can't get built a confidence within 1 day, within 2 days.
True
Over
that.
time, we just master it. And many
Hmm.
people they are struggling most of the problem because of their this confidence issues. So,
Hmm.
what would you like to say them about confidence? How to
Uh-huh.
be a confident speaker?
So it could be subjective. Like for me, confidence comes from knowledge, especially knowledge exposure. So if I want to sound confident, I would like to grab more and more knowledge by maybe watching videos, by listening to others' perspectives, or by reading books, right? Reading could be
Yeah.
from any source. We read a lot on ChatGPT as well. So that is also one source of reading, right? So when you feel that you are knowledgeable enough and you can put forth your thoughts in front of people, you really feel confident when you have enough thoughts in your mind and when you can express your thoughts in a flow, right? So that time you feel confident. And you know that I'll feel confident only when I'll be able to get across my thought. So you need to work on this,
Yes.
right? And that will come with practice,
Absolutely.
right? And it's
Absolutely.
not that you'll always feel confident. There are going to be days when you're
Oh,
going to feel underconfident as well. So you have to be ready for that day. You have to prepare yourself well. Okay, let's suppose you're going to go on a very grand stage. So instead of going on a grand stage without preparation, you can prepare yourself. How are you going to
yeah,
present
yourself.
yourself on that big stage? You'll automatically feel confident in that case when you are well prepared. Otherwise, you'll
Yes.
get a cold feet as soon as you get on the stage. So it's all about preparation. It's all about daily exposure, daily practice that will help you stay confident throughout. Otherwise, you'll slip back to that underconfident person.
So, what about you? The means, how are you trying to means how this language is helping you in your
Hmm.
life? Means what kind
Hmm.
of Sunita was earlier before starting her YouTube journey and
Uh,
before starting her English language learning journey, and what
uh-huh.
kind of changes you can see in your personality? Right now, you can consider yourself you are an entrepreneur. Means
Hmm.
yeah, there's no doubt you are an English tutor, but now
Hmm.
you are becoming independent, means financially independent. So what kind of power you feel within yourself?
Mhm. Uh-huh. I definitely feel so powerful these days. If I talk about my earlier
Wow.
self, then I was insignificant in front of other people, I would say. There was significance in my eyes. If I talk about myself, I used to feel that I am worth it. I can do a lot of things in my life, but just because of the time constraint and then responsibilities, I was not able to do anything. After that, when I started this English journey, after that, slowly and gradually, I had been consistent throughout. So, like, changes started to happen in my life actually. I started with YouTube, and as soon as I opened that channel, my channel got monetized, and then I started earning from that. So, that was a big change. I started with 8 to 9,000 eight to 9,000 per month we started, and now like income always fluctuates actually. Whatever we get from YouTube,
Yeah,
it
it comes
fluctuates
ups and
month to
downs.
month. Right. So if I talk on average, then 30 to 40,000 we get from YouTube monthly. So that's more than enough. And then we provide classes also. So we get a lot of income from there as well. So you feel so confident that you've started earning, right? And then people also respect you that she's taking care of all the household chores, nurturing kids, managing family as well. And then earning for herself and helping family too. So it gives a lot of contentment that we are doing a lot of things, plus we are doing something for ourselves. That is really important part of life. More important than
Yes,
what you
yes,
do for
sure,
others. You
sure.
have to do something for yourself in the first place. I feel that.
Yeah, and I can say being a homemaker, if I talk about a normal homemaker, so she always gets ready for others. But when it comes to do something for herself, she always feels like, oh no, this is
Mhm.
not the right time. I can't do it. I am not capable enough to do this. But at
Hmm.
least you are setting an example for those ladies who always feel like I'm just a homemaker. I have
Mhm.
kids, so how can I do this thing?
Right, right.
So
But
every homemaker
sometimes,
can live their life.
hmm. At the same time, I also feel that you should not overburden yourself. Sometimes, in the search of doing something for yourself, you overburden yourself. Like you have to take care of everything at house, and then you overload yourself with some other thing. Let's suppose this English learning journey as well. But you have to manage your time there in that case. Okay, it should not hamper your sanity because we all know from where we can squeeze in that little time for ourselves, or you have to compromise a little with your sleep time, right? That can be done. Initially you have
Yes,
to
sure,
struggle a
sure.
little bit, but after some time, once you become expert or once you become confident, then you need not to give the equal amount of time you gave when you started, right? So, like these days, I am just giving 2 hours to my English teaching, and the whole day I take care of my house and then I try to listen to other people, fluent speakers. This is what I'm doing. But if I talk about classes, 1 hour for classes and 1 hour for YouTube. That's what I'm doing these days. So I feel so light, so relaxed, just because of the experience I've got over time. I can do this. Initially, I used to give a lot of classes, then I used to struggle a lot for YouTube also for creating videos. So initially, everyone struggles, I feel so, because we are not aware or we are not sure what will work for us or how can we go forward with YouTube and
YouTube
everything.
is something which is totally unpredictable. You
Yes, yes.
can't predict anything about YouTube. If I talk
Mm-hmm.
about myself, so once was the time when I was earning lots of money, but these days hardly I earn money means per month. This is
Uh-huh.
the case. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why what is happening, but maybe just because of earlier I was not able to be consistent. So
Mm-hmm.
consistency really mattered, and but now I am trying to be consistent, and I try to post videos on daily basis. So
Mm-hmm.
I hope soon, definitely
Yes.
everything will be recovered,
Yes.
and
It's going to pick up. And
that's
I've
why.
seen your few videos. You were getting good views.
Yeah,
More than
miss,
1,000.
I'm happy with everything. I'm
Hmm.
not so much conscious about the views, the money, but at least I'm improving. This thing matters for me.
Hmm.
Our
Right.
personal growth, our personal improvement. This
Mm-hmm.
matters for us.
True that. Your skills are never going to get wasted, right?
Yes, we should
It's
focus on the
definitely
skill,
useful.
not on the views, not on anything. We can
Mm-hmm.
earn money later, but first we should work on ourselves.
Mm-hmm. True that. And from your experience, we can take some inspiration, some lessons that we should not rely a lot on YouTube, but you can rely on
Yeah.
yourself, your discipline, your consistency, right? But your situation was different, right? You had to handle a lot of things there at your home. So that there was a time constant. That's why you were not able to stay consistent. But for other people,
Yeah.
like nobody should leave their job or resign from their job just for the YouTube. It could be a side hustle, but not the main job there, isn't it?
Actually, here, especially in the villages, people always suffer a lot because first thing they are not totally educated, so
Mm-hmm.
they don't get lots of sources of earning money. So first thing, my whole family is totally dependent only on the agricultural field. And
Mm.
yeah, when they get time, so they work as a laborer, as a
Okay.
laborer. So on daily basis, they get only 300, 400 rupees.
Mm.
So you can understand how much difficult it is to manage your family. And yeah, if I talk about my husband, so my husband, he is also a farmer. And
Mm.
at the same time, he also works as a small railway contractor,
Mm-hmm.
but he doesn't get the contract means throughout the year. So sometimes we have to go through the financial issues a lot.
Hmm.
So
Right,
it's
right.
all about life. So, but I have many dreams. I just want to change everything.
Right. You can do it actually. I can see that spark in your eyes that you want to do a lot for yourself and your family, and you will be able to do that. Now your life is pretty smooth um, since the time you have shifted to that another house, right? So you are able to handle it
Yeah.
a bit smoothly. So I hope everything becomes stable very soon. Right.
Yes, I hope
Uh,
so.
Right. And sometimes, life always finds a way to surprise us, but then you surprise life by doing something extraordinary, just like you did, right? That is a perfect example for this moment. And have you faced any
And
kind of backlash from people when you shifted from your village to this place?
I couldn't get you. What did you say?
Okay, I was asking, have you faced any kind of backlash from people?
I had to struggle at least 2 to 3 months
Mm-hmm.
because my in-laws, they were not allowing us
Mm-hmm.
to leave that place. So it took me at least 3 months to make them understand that if I'm going there, so it means I just want to work on myself. Means I just said, okay, I'm going to start my institute, so I will
Mm-hmm.
earn lots of money. So for them, only money matters. So that's
Right.
why they have let me to come here. Otherwise, they were not letting me to come here
Mm-hmm.
because my father-in-law, he wanted me to cook. He wants me to cook every time for him
Mm-hmm.
because yes, so many reasons are there, so because of which we have to face lots of difficulties. So
Mm.
how long will I'm going to stop myself, and how long I'm going to allow them to interrupt me and create problems in
Mm.
my works? So that's why I managed and I have come here.
Right, right. Everything has a limit, right? You cannot endure the pain your whole life, and then you have to fight against the odds, actually. And that's what you did. So it's commendable, I must say, because this decision must be very difficult for you. You left your own house, right? And nobody
Yes,
can do
yes,
that,
you're right.
actually.
Actually, especially when the people who has surrounded you and they are totally illiterate, they don't know the value of this language. Making videos is a different thing, working on YouTube is a different thing, but working on a skill, learning a
Mhm.
skill is a different thing. So they don't know anything about English language, about the importance of English language. So making them understand is really very quite challenging for me. So
Mhm.
but somehow, just because of I have to live my dream, so I had to become an arrogant daughter-in-law,
Mhm.
and they consider me like this.
Mhm.
Because the first time after coming back here, so means after coming here, when I went to my village, so my father-in-law said only one thing. Now, are you happy? It was kind of a
Uh-huh.
taunting for me. Like,
Right,
now, are
right,
you
right.
happy? You have aparted from us, so now you are happy. So I
Hmm.
said, yeah, I'm happy.
But that must be expected. You must be expecting this dialogue from him.
Yeah.
Right. So we all know what scenarios going to happen in our life when we take certain decision. But then you have to keep that mindset ready that yes, I'm going to face the challenges, I'm going to face the backlash also. They are definitely going to call you selfish or mad
Now
that
I
why
have
didn't you?
become Now I have become totally a thick-skinned person.
Oh, that's good.
No one can affect me. Nobody can make me to cry. No one can make me unhappy. Only my
Hmm.
own thoughts, my own emotions can make me happy or sad.
Hmm. Right. It's in your control now.
Ever since their beginning, they have been working in the agricultural farm. So
Hmm.
they also want me to work on YouTube. If you want, then you can work. There's no problem. But you will have to come with along with them. You will have to spend your time in the agricultural field. So I
Mhm.
can't do this. Means
Hmm.
giving my 3 to 4 hours to them and then working on household chores and everything. I can't do this thing. So I had
Mhm.
to took that decision. I had to take this decision. So finally
Mhm.
I decided and I moved from here.
Hmm.
And
But you are
even,
proud,
you know,
right?
once when the time when I decided that now I will get build a house. So I think that was my wrong decision. I hadn't got built that house because
Uh-huh.
after moving to that place, I was not able to make that consistency which was needed to work on my dreams to be throughout, means especially on the YouTube,
Mhm.
especially to maintain your success.
Right, right, right. Hmm. And for you, like you have seen grand stages actually. You had been to many interviews too. So for someone like you who has already seen so much in their life and then doing nothing or not able to find time for yourself, that's really difficult, I feel, isn't it?
No, but I think I
Mm-hmm.
am kind of person who is not totally attached with this success or with
Mm-hmm.
money, with anything.
Great.
Even, it would be kind of a surprising thing for you.
Mm-hmm.
Though on my channel right now there are more than 3 lakh subscribers, but
Mm-hmm.
not even any member of my family, not even my husband, they he never ever felt like celebrating it.
Mm.
Yeah, I have gained 3 lakh subscriber. Here I have seen on YouTube people they celebrate even if they get only 50 subscribers,
Right.
1000 subscribers.
Mm.
But at my home there's not any kind of environment. So
Mm.
it's better not to attach with anything for a
Yes.
so long time so that you won't feel overwhelmed, you won't feel disheartened when you
Mm.
don't get anything in your life.